a object inadequate guards or barriers. Basic causes inadequate work standard, lack of experience. The failure of safety management system, hazard analysis and risk assessment, no practice and procedure, no planning, no procedure, no best practices are taken in the industry. So again, we have all these measures to be taken care by conducting a required inspection, providing the shoring, and also going with the barricadation or barricadation, and removing the excavated the soil from the edge of the excavated pit. This is the case study number 3 for the group 3. A crane operator was operating a crawler crane to install a precast staircase. He hoisted the precast staircase from the ground to a height just above the building that was still under construction. As the view of the unloading was partially obstructed by the building column, he inched the crane forward, causing the crane to tilt forward and collapse. The crane operator was trapped in the cabin but subsequently freed himself with the help of the other workers. A worker who was working at about 30 meters away from the crane was hit by the boom and the crane collapsed. You can discuss upon yourself at 5 minutes. Let me know your thoughts. Group 3.
Sir, Mike.
The crane boom hoist limit was crossed.
Okay. One of the cause.
And it was not clearly visible to the crane operator for step operation.
Very good.
It was obstructed.
Okay. Any other thoughts? Group 4, Group 2, Group 1, Group 5. Any other thoughts?
Don't check about above ground utilities.
Pardon?
Above ground utilities.
Above ground utilities. Okay.
Miscommunication between signalman and crane operator. Miscommunication between signalman and crane operator.
Excellent. Excellent.
Ground stability.
Ground stability. Okay. Any other thoughts?
Maybe load calculation.
Of course.
Degree of inclination of boom.
Pardon?
Degree of inclination of boom.
The angle. The boom angle you're talking about. I think he has already given its thought. So looking at the crane operation, what are your measures? How do you do your activity, the lifting activity?
The outfigure should be stable.
It is a crawler crane.
There is a action plan should be there.
Excellent. Lifting plan or the rigging scheme to be followed.
Scheme should be there.
Good.
And if we do a risk analysis, even if the crane collapses, that area should be evacuated if possible. Or people should be alerted that if something happens.
So we are not going to the extreme end.
No. See, since 33 meters.
See, the intention of doing the rigging scheme is nothing should happen.
Yeah.
So before that, we are going for the inspection of the crane, the operator competency, the signaler competency, the rigging scheme. It has been approved by the professional engineer or the qualified certified person. Then we carry out the work with the help of the crane. Looking at here, crane operator vision was partially obstructed. He did not wait for the signalman instructions. He proceeded to move the crane forward with the suspended load in order to obtain an unobstructed view of the unloading position. This was not a safe practice. Collapse of the crane was due to the crane moving beyond the steel plates, which caused the crane crawlers to track a dip, light dip. Basically, we run the crawler crane over the plate. we need to check the stability of the soil. So in order to prevent the deterioration of the soil or the WPM, what we can say, we run over the plate. Maximum safe working load of the collapse crane is 5,880 kg as certified by the approved person was exceeded. This is what actually. Sometimes the certified engineer who himself makes the mistake. So at that time we need to check the radius shot of the crane and we need to carry out the work. So again the causes type of contact caught between our under object, improper lifting, improper attempt to save time. Basically this is what we usually do. We wanted to save the time. Project is running very slowly. We wanted to just execute very fast. Go for a shortcut, carry out the method, carry out the work procedure, carry out the activity. Check the crane base of the foundation period to lifting, conduct proper risk assessment to ensure that disk exposure is reduced as low as reasonably practicable by rigging scheme. Crane operators should not take ad decisions without assessing the overall situations. The crane operator should always listen to the signaler. We cannot carry out anything apart from anybody who gives the signaling. Ensure continuous supervision for all lifting operations. This is the case study number 4 for the group 4. A worker was carrying out welding work in a factory premises to erect a mezzanine floor. He was found dead on the metal structure of the mezzanine floor that was being erected. He was holding a welding electrode in his right hand and it was resting on his chest. The autopsy then report that the worker died of execution. Why the worker died? For group 4, they are actually on the PRET. So if their thoughts are not the facts, then we can go ahead with the other groups. Yeah? Yeah.
There is no proper earthing.
Proper hearting, very good.
Grounded or CLCB not connected maybe. After leakage circuit cycles.
Okay.
And this may be wet floors.
Okay.
Spoiler is maybe not a fully insulated spoiler.
Very good. Any other thoughts? Pardon? Work system not maintained. Do you have any other thoughts? Group 3? Good. Group 2? Pardon? I didn't get you. It's on the floor. It's on the floor. The unskilled labor? Good.
He was not wearing hand gloves or wearing hand gloves.
Okay, he was going with improper or not wearing the PPE. Okay, group 1. Okay. So any electrical activities, we usually go with the proper the electrical tools. Attention. So we go with the proper electrical tools and also the grounding and use of the leakage protective equipment like ELCB, RCCB, or the GFCI.
Return path.
Exactly. We need to check that. Sometimes we see in many the site reviews, the ELCB is used, but it's a faulty device. It's not working. And sometimes the terminus in the grounding terminal in the plug top is removed. So these are some of the reasons. But here you have the metal jar, the part of the metal upper surface, metal upper handle of the electrode holder was exposed. That is, the plastic insulation covered had broken off. The worker was probably electrocuted when his body came in contact with the energy exposed metal part of the electrode holder. So that means the grounding has not, the ELCB or the RCCB has not worked. Okay? So defective tool equipments, inadequate maintenance, again the maintenance rate. So inspection has not properly done. We have the checklist, we have everything to do, but we still fail to do that. Fit all the arc welding sets with the low voltage shock preventers, inspect all electrode holders, welding cables and cable connectors before use, conduct a regular maintenance of all equipment, ensure overall supervision of it. Most of the organizations, whenever any electrical tools or the mechanical tools comes inside the industry or the site, we usually check each and everything with the respective electrical engineer or the mechanical engineer. Then you put a sticker over that to certify that these tools are good in condition. So if there is a defect, you put a red flag, or you simply discard or remove from the site. This is a case study for group number 5. A worker A was carrying out repair works to a scissor lift, basically a scissor lift used for the elevated works. He was attempting to replace the starter motor of the scissor lift when the platform of the scissor lifted descended on him. Worker A was killed on the spot. What was the reason? You can discuss among yourself for 1 or 2 minutes, then let me know your thoughts. Basically, different people will have different perceptions. Yeah, inside or is it inside or
That means holding was collapsed, huh? Holding.
pardon?
Holding
It
was
came down.
Came down.
Came down.
Just passed.
Yeah, please.
Access and egress system is not proper.
Access and egress. So please understand, the worker was carrying out repair works to scissor lift. He was attempting to replace the starter motor of the scissor lift when the platform of the scissor lift descended on him. He was doing some work in between. What has happened?
At the time of repairing, power cut should go.
Pardon?
At the time of repairing, power cut should go. Not maintain the load.
Excellent, excellent. So what is LOTO? Lockout tag out. What is the purpose of LOTO? What is the purpose of LOTO? Pardon?
Positive isolation.
Positive isolation. Good. So looking at this, the first thought will come to my mind or anybody's mind is we did not operate with the LOTO. LOTO is actually a hazardous energy control procedure. We are blocking the source of energy from hazardous energy from the source to the equipment, block of equipment. So by means of positive isolation, by removing the energy from that. Looking at here, worker A from the machine supply was sent to the work site to repair the scissor lift. Worker A had adopted an unsafe position by placing his body directly below the platform and in between the arms of scissor lift. It revealed that the platform was most likely activated by opening of the emergency lowering valve by the control. Sometimes we bypass the system. Worker A's experience as an electrician was based on his experience in troubleshooting and repairing electrical faults in his previous jobs in the marine industry, but not on formal training. Worker A had learned the repair works on the job and from the senior technician It did not refer to the service manual or operator's manual for this. So looking at this, a lot of basic clauses, So you may be not aware of the procedure, he did not refer the manual. Okay, he could have referred the manual, he could have got the thought that we need to go with the logo system. So caught with the lifting machine, basic cause of lack of experience and proper training, inadequate leadership and supervision, inadequate work standards. So failure of safety management system, safe practice and procedures, hazard analysis and risk assessment, maintenance and other equipment. So I have only these 5 case studies. The time is very limited, only 30 to 45 minutes. So looking at these 5 case studies, what are your thoughts? So the recommendation is always there. So case study number 6, if you want to, I can just produce by overall. This is actually basically the concrete firm. They wanted to clean the concrete. So basically, what they do, they put the sponge on the one end of the hose, on the other end they will blow the compressed air, and they fix the other end with the small hose so that the concrete can be removed out from the hose. During the compressed air, going the compressed air, the other end of the hose swung and hit the person. Hit the person. This is the case study we have. Basically applied to your industry. So how we are ensuring this hose by proper. So securing the hose so that even if it swung, it should not hit the person, and taking the persons away from the working zone. And nowadays we have many the techniques or the tools and tackles where we can remove clean the concrete hoses. So what are you going to take over? What do you learn from this incident about? This incident means I'm not talking about one incident, you're for the group, one incident, for all incidents, all the incidents. How does this incident relate to safety culture of your facility? Based on this incident, what would you change about the safety culture at your facility? What specific steps would you take to strengthen a safety culture at your facility? These are my 5 questions. So once you have the learning from here, and you need to apply these learnings in your specific areas of the job. So if you have any questions or any thoughts, so let us discuss in the panel discussions time. So having said all this is my the thought given by Swami Vivekananda. It's your outlook that matters. Okay, in all aspects of life, it's your outlook that matters. How you're going to look. Okay, in personal life, even in professional life, in any areas, this really matters. Okay, thank you very much. Okay.